Hello，大家好，我是李贝。我们学习这个吧。也许如果你看我所有的视频，你观看我所有的视频，也许你会很好奇，突然学习这个课本呢？我们不久前学习这个，我的问题就是在这个课本里，我学到。在拍视频的时候，我们学完了第13节课，对吗？第13节课，然后我觉得有点简单，对吗？而且会消耗时间，但是呢，在我学习这个练习册的时候，我学着。我认为我的分数还可以，不用学习那个标准教程那个课本，不用学习这个吧。但是呢，我学到第3节课，突然间我的分数降低了。我给你看我的眼镜。过去我的分数就这样。92%、95%，我认为还可以，我的水平还可以。然后我写到第13节课 ，OK， 这是练习册的13节课，突然间75%，这怎么可能的？OK， 这个不理想，也许那节课有点难，但是下一个就是第14节课，第14节课，我发现这是怎么可能的？56%，我想了想，就是突然意识到，这是因为我仔细的学习。这个课本里的所有内容，从第1节课到第13节课、第14节课，没有这么认真的学习，所以呢，我开始第15节课的练习题，我发现我就是根本听不懂他们说的话，有点尴尬，所以呢，我认为虽然这个课本的内容我认为有点简单，但是好像还是值得学习。也许在我那个下意识，我通过某种下意识的那个过程，我就是吸收里面的知识，或者就是鼓动我的知识。所以呢，我回去学习这个吧。我可以告诉你，我就是我分数是这样的时候，我认为我听懂他们说的话没有问题。分数这样一样的时候，我觉得他们说的有点慢，就是那个录音有点简单，但是我突然到了第14节课，为什么分数这么差？我根本听不懂他们说的话，或者不是完全听不懂，但是我发现是难以很深的理解，所以呢，也许我可以得到结论，那个结论就是虽然我学习这个课本的时候，我觉得稍微简单一些，但是也许是值得。So let's keep going. I thought too easy. Maybe I'm not spending enough time. Maybe it's too easy. Yeah. So here's the English version. Yeah, in my previous videos, I studied this textbook, going through chapter by chapter, every single thing in detail, and I was spending something like 8 hours in total per chapter, just revising or filling in gaps or expanding my knowledge, etc. I studied from chapter 1 all the way to chapter 13. I stopped at chapter 14 thinking, oh, it doesn't seem like I'm achieving very much. And then I did this. Then I did the workbook exercises, and I did all the way up to chapter 13. So this is this is 12, so 11, 12. My score was like 92, 95. And then chapter 13, 75. Oh, what happened? And then 14, 56. What? So I guess I'm just, I don't know, I guess I'm doing the right thing by studying this in careful detail, every single item in there. So yeah, when I was studying it, I thought, oh, this is a bit easy. I'm not sure if I'm learning much, but maybe filling in every tiny little gap is helping. So let us continue. Let's go back to doing this because it seems like it's working. Yeah, I was a bit shocked when I got that mark. I must admit, it wasn't 56. I'm like, what? How did that happen? But yeah, let us do this. All right. So I know some of you are pointing out my video quality isn't great, and I can't do much about it, I'm afraid. I'm going to assume you actually have the book. If you don't have the book, you can go buy the book. Yeah, I can't do too much about it, like within a reasonable budget, I guess. Yeah, so I can use this, I can zoom in, but if I zoom in, it's clear. But if I zoom in too far, you just can't see it all. So I'll just constantly adjust it as much as I can. All right, so let us study. 第14节课, yeah, I get the feeling maybe I should study unit by unit. So I'll study this unit and then go to the text, the exercise. 背着电饭锅排北极. Okay, do you know what 电饭锅? 电饭锅 is a rice cooker, right? 拍北极, 拍 is 拍照, 拍视频. All right. 你去过北极吗? No. Has anyone? Yeah, I don't know if I know anyone who's been to the Beijing, the North Pole. So maybe some people I know, but yeah, I've flown over it. 你印象中北极人的生活是什么样的？请看图片了解一下。Okay, 白令海峡. Oh, this is the Bering Strait. Oh, this is a transliteration. 白令. So it's got nothing to do with 白 and 令. Well, except 白 is white and maybe the snow is white. 白令海峡, the Bering Strait. All right. This is one side's Russia, one side's the USA, right? 北极熊, yeah, polar bear. 雪屋, this is like an igloo. Now you got the photo there. I don't really need to say it. 雪屋, 北极圈, this is the Arctic Circle, right? And there's also 南极圈, right? The Antarctic Circle. Okay, Inuit. 打猎 is hunting. Yeah, there's a few words relating to hunting, like 猎物 is your prey. 狩猎, 对吗? 狩猎 is also hunting, right? 狩猎 remind me. 狩猎 狩猎. Oh, I got it wrong. 狩猎. Yeah, it also means hunt, to hunt, right? To hunt, to hunt. All right, let's talk about the words. What words have we got today? Lun. This is a suffix. Do you know the 后缀? 后缀. No. I'm glad that's off screen because I always get this one wrong. When I write 后, I always write fan by mistake. 后缀. 后. 缀. 缀 is kind of a weird character. 后缀. Chinese has a whole bunch of 后缀s and 前缀. 前缀, 后缀 is a 后缀. And there's also, Chinese also has 中缀, like infixes. I can't think of any off the top of my head. This is a 后缀, 后缀. Okay, so there's 论. 论 refers to speech and argumentation and things. Actually, let's look it up. It pertains to these words. So all these words will have something to do with speech and or argumentation. 论. View, opinion, statement, dissertation, essay, treatise, theory, doctrine, etc., etc. Mention, regard, decide on. Yeah, all right. Okay, 评论, 评论. 评论 is comment. 评论. So, yeah, 言论 I usually get. 评论. What's the difference? I don't know. 言论就是留言给我说评论和言论是什么区别的？有什么区别？应该说有什么区别？Okay, 评论 all right, it's comment. This is also a comment. 言论 I don't know. What's the difference? I feel like 评论 is a bit more casual than 言论. Oh, 还有谈论 谈论 is like, use that for remarks, something like opening remarks or something like this. Okay, 评论 commentary. Yeah, that works, commentary. 言论 oh, maybe 言论 is in writing. It's also 舆论. Will we study 舆论? It's not there. You need to know 舆论. But okay. 言谈 议论. Yeah, 议论. 议论. This is yet another one. Are we going to study? Yeah, it's there as well. All right, so these are nouns, right? Actually, let's have a look. 评论. 评论 is definitely a noun. It seems it's also a verb. I wasn't expecting that. 评说和议论. I don't recall seeing it used as a verb. 评论好坏. 评论时事. 时事 is current affairs, right? Or current events. I think most of the time it is a noun. 言论. Again, most of the time I think this is a noun. 言谈议论. So it does say verb. 对人或事所发表的议论. Yeah, this is what I think. So it's published comments. Published comments. This one we need to know is now. 舆论. It's a noun, public opinion. Yeah, 公众的议论. This is a very common word. Actually, it's quite important. But it's very hard to write this character. Whoa! God, it's really ugly, isn't it? The one I wrote is really ugly. 舆论. Whoa. All right. All right. 言论. Okay, I'm going to interpret both of these as nouns, but this one is published. So you'll hear YouTubers say, 给我留言. 留言 is this yen, right? 留言. 留言. Yeah. 留言说 Hello, 李贝你最近忙什么？留言。Okay. So this is, do they use 言论吗 将要分别时把要说的话写下来。Okay, 书面留下的话。Yeah, okay, so 书面 just means in writing. It doesn't mean necessarily it's in a book. It's just written. So 留言 is a noun and a verb. Okay, I've always used it as a verb, but I didn't realize. Okay, so I'm guessing if you look at my YouTube video, it will have the word 评论, maybe 评论 underneath. So these will be the comments on my YouTube video. If people 留言就是会储存在评论下面这个词汇下面。议论 I think this is more opinions. 那个议是翻译的议议议论的议是什么？对人或事的好坏是非发表意见交换看法。All right, so did you get that? So 议论is a 看法. It's a way of thinking about things. It's unpublished, right? So unpublished, you're just talking about them. You're talking about people or affairs or matters. Yeah, so they're just like oral remarks, I guess. 议论. Yeah, do you remember in the first, I think it's the first one. 你不应该在背后议论人 in the first chapter. We talked about this. Yeah, from the first chapter, that word came up. 这样议论 Yeah, 这么小的孩子怎么学会了背后议论人 Yeah, 议论人 So this is to make remarks about people. Okay, so it feels like to me it's got a negative connotation. Here it's got a strong negative connotation. Like the parents are criticizing their children, or the children, not their children, the children, for like backbiting. Yeah, so making remarks about people in general, like I guess people just don't like it. I generally think, I don't know, if you're not willing to say it to their face, you don't say it behind their back. Like I mean, they're not around 24/7. All right, 议论 讨论 Yeah, 讨论 Like, I think this is a bit formal, in-depth, and things like 我们会讨论什么话题 What topic shall we discuss? 讨论什么话题讨论你讨论过I don't know 热气球 Have you ever discussed hot air ballooning? No, hot air balloons. 讨论讨论 Yeah, discussion. 对所提出的问题交流看法或展开辩论 Alright, so it's not just casual remarks. It looks like it requires more than one person. And you have a specific topic you're talking about, and you're sharing opinions and maybe even debating the pros and cons and things like that. 讨论辩论 Yeah, debate. 辩论 Okay, so this is not debate in the sense of we were debating whether or not we should get pizza. This is an official thing, more official thing. I'll open up this and we'll look. 议论 no 辩论 So this is 辩论 I've made this mistake in the past. I remember in one of my classes, my teacher pointed out I did not understand this word correctly. So my teacher asked me my opinions on 辩论, and I didn't realize it was a formal process where people take sides and argue for their sides. Okay, so 我对辩论有什么看法？我的看法就是，我认为，辩论会我怎么说？会让最擅长辩论的人，看起来是看起来，我怎么表达这个？在参加辩论的双方。Oh, I'm really doing bad at this. Okay, what would I say in English? And I'll translate it into Chinese. Basically, like, I don't like this kind of debating format. So in my experience, these sorts of debates, they're not very scientific. They're more about who has the best debating technique. And that's the problem. It's like, do you want the correct answer or do you want the most eloquently spoken answer? Okay, so how would I say that in Chinese? 我认为这些辩论那个论坛那个辩论论坛 we'll probably get to that word in a minute 是不科学。我有科学背景，我想知道准确的答案，我不想知道那个人最擅长辩论的那个看法。就是有很多技巧，让你的对手看起来很傻，但是也许他们还是很对。无论他是谁，我对你的论点感兴趣，我不是对这个人感兴趣，这个人我不在乎。也许他的确，他真的很傻，但是这不意味着他是错误的，对吗 ？All right， 你明白我的意思吗？就是辩论不科学。Yeah, maybe I should practice this because this was in practice for the HSK6 汉语水平口语考试。My teacher asked me, "What is my opinion on debates?" Yeah, and at the time I thought it was just arguing, but it's like the formal arguing in like in an arena or a game show or something like this, or in a courtroom. Okay, 结论is the conclusion. 结论 usually you go through logical argumentation to reach a conclusion. 结论从推理 yeah, inference. From inference 的前提 from inferred from 前提 prerequisite. Probably this means axioms here. Premise works. 中推出的判断 yeah, so this is you're going from premises to a conclusion, and this is the conclusion. It's a noun. Yeah. 得出结论 to reach a conclusion. 对某人的历史做结论 OK. Yeah. 理論 is theory in the sense of like the theory of gravity or the theory of evolution or the I don't know, the theory, cell theory, right? 理論 as opposed to practice. All right. So it's theory, you have theory and practice. Okay, 理論上它的知识很丰富。Do you remember there was an episode of Big Bang Theory and Sheldon yeah, Penny gets really angry at him and kicks him out of the car, and he thinks it's because he's commenting about the check engine light. And he's like, I have a theoretical working of a car engine, but I'm very impractical. So yes, Sheldon 理论上对汽车的引擎有丰富的知识。 但是实践差得很。Yeah, so theory as opposed to practice. You see this word 理论 in textbooks. Sorry, this is the textbook I just happened to have around. 图论 Do you know what 图论 is? 就是图学的理论，对吗？图学 in this context it means graph theory, right? 图论 Is there such a thing as 图学? Maybe I made that up. The 论 is 那个理论, right? The theory. The 图 is graph. Yeah. No, maybe it's 图表. Maybe it is 图. This is graph in the mathematical sense. Actually, both words graph have the mathematical sense. 在数学上有两个 graph， 一个是这样，一个是这样，咚咚咚。也可以说这是网络，对吗？有点像网络。那个是图表，对吗？那个是图表的，这是图论上的图。图表。What is 图表？None of these things 图表就是那个论文里的插件，对吗？不是插件，插图，对吗？ Maybe 插图。Okay, so this is more like 图表。This is 图，是那个图论上的图，有顶点或者说点，有边，对吗？两个顶点可能两个顶点之间可能有边，或者可能没有边。Yeah， 这是一个数据结构。可以这个抽象的数据结构可以可以代表，比如网络，很多不同的网络，比如电脑网络，就是电脑 A、电脑 B、电脑 C、D、E。他们如果你电脑 E 有信息想要传递给电脑 C， 可以通过那个路途，从这儿有这类的问题。现在这是大数据的时代里，我们有很多不同的网络，有社交网络，对吗？社交网络 social networks， 也比如就是脸书上有网络，这是我的朋友，我脸书上的朋友，这是他们的朋友，等等。图论，在图论是一种理论，对吗？The other word you need to know is 学说。So maybe 学说 actually Darwin's actually yeah I said the wrong thing, didn't I? So theory of evolution is better as 化论学说进化论 No, I said the right thing 进化论那个论 is 理论，对吗？Theory of evolution 论 And this is like, so what's the difference between 理论 and 学说? Let's look it up. 理论 as opposed to practice. Marxist Leninist theory. 理论它理论 Alright, I didn't realize it's a verb, but I think that's pretty rare. 你用什么理论来解释这个现象？What theory are you applying? Yeah, usually in this sentence you would use 理由。理由 is reasoning. What reasoning are you using? However, here they're using 理论. So this is okay, but they're just being more specific as to what kind of answer they're after. 理论和实践相结合. The verb as well, apparently, but I don't know. That seems pretty weird. Oh, I wanted to know 理论学说. 学说. 学术上自成系统的理论主张. Okay, so 学说 is broader and it contains the concept of like 理论, but 主张 is more like kind of doctrine, right? What do they call it? Proposition. So it's yeah, 学术上. So 学术上 means an academic theory or doctrine. Not quite sure what the difference is, but 进化论学说, the theory of evolution. I don't know. Marxist theory, but it's also a 主义 as well. 主义 is more like doctrine. 资本主义 capitalism. Yeah, so really, I'm even less sure what the difference is between. Where's my pen? 理论学说 and 主义. I need a comment. So 理论学说主义. What's the difference? I don't know. 主义 is usually used as a suffix though. 学说, actually they're all kind of used as a suffix. But 理论上是那样吧? Yeah, this one is also used not as a suffix. It was 学说. All right, next. 争论. 争论 is like controversy. It attracts, some opinion attracts controversy. Maybe the death penalty. 争论 would attract. 死刑引起激烈的争论 yeah, fierce controversy. 不同意见的争论 yeah. So it's a verb as well. Okay, 争论不休争论节 all right, but in specific 争论了半天 okay, this is definitely a verb. Yeah, I think it is a verb as well. 辩论 yeah, 辩论 but not in the official sense. You can have an argument with like your little sister or something. 不同的意见互相交 what is this word? 交锋 clash swords. Engage in battle. 争论 yeah, actually let's have a look on Google. For 争论 yeah, this is what I imagine. People arguing. 争论 usually not listening to one another. 争论 all right, next. 论述 yeah, I don't know this word. Actually, going back to my previous, I was using green to indicate unknown words, so green. 论述 now I've written analysis there. This is not mathematical analysis, I assume. That's 分析 论 分析 is the usual analysis, so what is 论述 论说并陈述 what is 论说 exposit and argue. All right. 跟叙述跟叙述不同，论述是的对象是事理。Okay, what is 事理？是 logic. 叙述的对象是事情。All right, so it's to state the logic behind something like that, I guess. This one. 第一章论述数学的基本原理。I think it discusses, but also maybe like stating the fundamentals of maths. So I don't think analysis is a great here. Yeah. So I'm going to delete that. I don't think that's a good translation. 本文准备就以下3个问题分别加以辩论。So 分别 is to like observe the difference between things, and 论述 to state theory. And so but we're talking about 事理, like to state logic, to elaborate on the logic. Something like that. I'll just jot that down. To elaborate on the logic. Yeah, all right. 论文, yeah, I don't know. If you're an academic, you've probably published many papers. This is paper. Oh, actually, the Chinese 论文 is a little bit different because it also encompasses thesis. Your 毕业论文, 你那个博士论文，对吗？论文。So the collocation you need here, 论文, is 发表. Yeah, you 发表论文. Yeah, okay, this is 论文. This is 南京大学. So this is probably someone's graduate thesis. 毕业论文, graduate thesis. 毕业论文. 你也研究者需要不断的发表论文. 论文, 发表论文. 研究生也需要发表论文. Okay, so in English, the term paper, maybe it's different in America. So in Australia, a paper is strictly the thing you publish in a journal or a conference or something like that. Whereas, I think in other, maybe, I'm not sure, maybe it's different in other countries. You say graduate thesis, you don't say graduate paper. Graduate thesis. Or you can say your graduate project, I guess. Your research project, your research write-up. 论文也包括你毕业论文. And there's one word you need to know to thesis defense. What is it? I've forgotten. 论文答辩. 论文答辩. So yeah, 论文答辩. If you're not defending a research paper you've published, you're defending your thesis. So here it's 博士论文答辩. So this is you're defending your PhD thesis. Yeah, it's a bit weird to call it a thesis defense. In Australia, we don't do theses defenses. Thesis defenses. How do you say that? Thesis defenses. Yeah, theses defenses. All right. In Australia, we don't do it. Yeah, so I've never done a thesis defense. I've attended them, yeah, but I didn't do a thesis defense for my thesis. The reality is, by the time you get to that stage, you're pretty much, you've published all your papers and so on. Like, no one's going to say no or anything. Or maybe if they do, it's kind of, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of because you're pushing me, trying to nudge it a bit. Yeah, 论文. Okay, 舆论. So, okay, 论文 we need to know 毕业论文, 研究论文, 发表论文, 论文答辩. So these are the collocations. 舆论 is public opinion, and it usually, like you have opinion polls as well, right? I may regret searching for this, 舆论, but yeah, 舆论场. How would you say opinion poll? 舆论 opinion poll. I think you might use 民意调查. Okay, 民意调查. No, it's this one. All right, 民意. So 舆论, what collocations does 舆论have? 影响舆论. So something will influence public opinion. 激起公众的舆论. That's a bit weird. 公众 public, 舆论 public opinion. I mean, there is no alternative to public opinion, right? You can't have public opinion. 传媒对于舆论有很大的影响. Okay, so it seems 影响 is a good choice. So it seems like if I want to use the word 舆论, I should use 影响. So 也许我会可以说 OK 政治家不断的影响舆论，对吗？他们想方设法就是影响舆论，让大家认为他们的政策好，对手的政策坏。All right, next. 仿 Yeah, let me get this right. It's third tone, right? 仿. We've talked about this before. 仿, third tone. The thing that it makes it hard is that there are some words that belongs to, maybe not here. 仿. Maybe the confusion I'm getting is there's other 仿 words. So 仿喻. Yeah, this 仿 is second tone. And this one's third tone. So it's easy to get them mixed up, I find. We've talked about 访问 in previous videos. 访问. Yeah, it literally means visit, but it's not just like 拜访. Where's 拜访? Yeah, 拜访. 拜访 is a bit more casual. 访问 is a bit more official. Yeah, we talked about this when you enter into China. The entry card. Chinese entry card. I don't know what it's called. This one, arrival card. So, can we click that? So, 访问 is here. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with Chinese, you're going to just tick this. What on earth does visit mean? Visit means literally anything, right? If you go from one place to another place, you're visiting. Yeah, whereas the Chinese is more specific. Usually it's an official visit, like a diplomat or something like that. But I get the feeling that like all the foreigners are ticking this box, and yeah, the Chinese officials are kind of like, yeah, all right. Because they're basing it on the English, not the Chinese. Do they have another 仿 here? 探亲访友. Yeah, 探亲访友. Yeah, so this 友 is third tone, so 探亲访友. Yeah, so there's tone change. So I think this is an example of an infix, right? 中缀. So it's 探访 or 探望, 这是亲戚朋友. So you get those two terms and you mix them together. Yeah. All right. So 访 just means visiting, right? So 访问. Here it is. 访友. So we saw it. It was 探亲访友. 探亲访友. This one. 探亲访友. So it's the word is it's kind of like interlaced, right? So 探访, is it on this one? Yeah, 探访. 探访. So you're 探访. If you're visiting, yeah, friends and relatives, you 探亲访友. Sometimes Chinese is a bit cool like that, right? 探亲访友. I'm going to jot that down because that's, I don't know, do you not find that like super cool? It's like, here's one word, 2 characters in this word, here's 2 characters in another word. We're going to make a word by interlacing them. 探亲访友. 探亲访友. Yeah, visiting friends and relatives. So you can find in this one, 探访. What? Seek by inquiry. It's the same character. Okay, we'll look at that in a minute. It's the same characters as this, and 亲友, friends, like relatives and friends. Okay, 访友, to visit friend, yeah. 拜访. 拜访, it's generally more casual, I think. 拜访. I guess the important thing is that 拜访, you're going to their location, right? So you would visit a friend in a hospital. 拜访. No. This is 拜访. We're looking at 拜访. 拜访. Oh, right. So, okay. So here's a good example. So, presumably this is one of their parents. This is a couple, and this is one of their parents. And it looks like they're sending them gifts. Yeah, this is kind of a Chinese thing. You go over to one of your parents' house and give them fruit and vegetables and whatever. And you would visit people in hospital as well. 职场拜访客户. Oh, okay. So she's representing some company. She's maybe like, I don't know, a sales representative. And these people are at their home. So she's going to 拜访他们. So she's trying to sell them some product. 拜访. Okay. 拜访. Let's put in 病人. Yeah, 拜访病人. Okay, well, she's not a 病人, right? She's pregnant, or at least she was pregnant minutes ago. Okay, so she's giving birth. What is 病人? Yeah, I don't think she counts as a 病人. 那个孕妇, right? Okay, here's maybe a better example. So I want to say 病人. So he's sick. Some friends have gone to visit him. Yeah. So this is 拜访. 躺在医院病房里的病人. Yeah. So this is 拜访. All right. Next, 出访. Oh, okay. So 出访 is probably 出国访问另外一个国家。对吗？访问别的国家的人，位于别的国家的出访，出访，外出访问。Yeah, okay. 出访欧洲4国. So go to 4 European countries. So these are official visits. 访问. Yeah. 出访俄罗斯. Yeah, but you could also, it's emphasizing 俄罗斯 is another country. However, if you're saying 俄罗斯, then it implies it's another country. Yeah, you could just say 访问, 对吗？访问. Actually, that's interesting. So you notice 出访 can take the target of 出访, not the subject, the target, the object of 出访 is a country. 出访俄罗斯. Can you 访问俄罗斯? I don't know. Let's go in here. 访问俄罗斯. Okay, so 访问, you can 访问俄罗斯. Visit to Russia. 访问俄罗斯. Okay, so the Japanese Prime Minister visited Russia. 日本首相麻生太郎访问俄罗斯 this place in Russia. All right, you can do that. So 访问 and 出访, you can both use a country after it as an object. All right, next. 回访. I got nothing. It says replay. Okay. 回访. No, not 回放. It's 回访. This one. 回访. Okay. So these are all related. 出访, 回访, 来访. Why have I put replay there? That's not correct. These are all related. So 来访. So 你来访中国, right? Because I'm in China, so 你来访中国. Or maybe the Japanese Prime Minister will 来访中国. Or 出访俄罗斯, something like that. Is that and 回访, a return visit. 回访澳大利亚. I'm just naming random countries here. Don't get me dragged into any political nonsense. All right. So let's have a look at some examples. So 出访, first tone, third tone. 出访以色列. So this person can 谈话要点. Oh, okay. So taking 4 talking points to Israel on an official visit. Yeah. 出访. All right. And 来访. So maybe if the US Prime Minister came to China, I could say he or she. Maybe one day we could say or she. 来访中国. 他们表达了会再次来访中国的愿望. Yeah. 这是他首次来访中国. So presumably the person saying this, the speaker, is in China. So the 来 is towards the speaker, right? And the other one was 回访中国, a return visit to China. 中国乒乓球队回访了美国. Okay, so the Chinese, the Nixon visit to China, that was kind of a political history important point. So yeah, the Chinese ping pong table tennis team made a return visit to the United States. 回访了美国. All right, fair enough. All right, so understanding these words, it's mostly about understanding 出回来 and then combining it with 访问. Right? That's my understanding. So they're all different types of 访问. Oh, 拜访. No, 访问. Return visit. 出访. Yeah. 外出访问. 来访. 前来. Oh, 拜访. Oh, okay, so 拜访 is not as official as this one. I think 出访meaning to leave a country. That sounds more official because you're going overseas, right? All right. Okay, so yeah, these are all different types of visits, but it depends on the direction in relation to the speaker. And this one seems more official, and these ones are just more casual. All right, 探访. Why have I put seek by inquiry? 探访. because I, oh, 探访 巡访 okay, so this is probably the one I want to know. So visit friends and relatives. Oh, so this also counts as a word, right? 探访亲友 and 探亲访友. So those two words, you can swap the middle characters. All right. So there's two definitions. So one is to seek through inquiry, and two is to visit, in the sense of this, visit your friends and relatives. Okay, 探访丢失孩子的下落. Okay, inquire about lost child. 探访民间秘方. Oh, 秘方 is secret recipe. Yeah. So this is like a folklore secret recipe. Doesn't necessarily need to be medicinal, but all right. 秘方. I've seen this on like secret recipe chicken and things like that, right? All right. 走访. So this is kind of the same as this. Sure. All right, that's going to be green. The next is 家访. 走访. 前往访问. So it's the opposite of which one? 来访, so 来访, they come to visit you. 来访 or visit somewhere. 走访 is they go somewhere, right? 本报记者走访了几位小说家 novelists. Okay. So this emphasizes they're going somewhere. 走访, 来访. So 来访, maybe the journalists are coming to me because I am a very important person in this narrative. Okay, 家访. 家访. Okay, 到有关人的家里访问. Okay, so it's a home visit. So it seems likely to be school children, young workers. Okay. 特指教师到学生家里与家长联系沟通. All right. Hey, 家访. So it's mostly the canonical case was a teacher going to a student's house to visit the family members and tell them, yeah, your child needs to pay, is struggling in a certain area and you need to pay more money to the school or something like that. 他工作认真，下课后又去家访了。Okay, visit her student parents. Maybe also they just invited her over or something. All right, so 访 is all about visiting. There was no exception there, some sort of visit. All right, 差, this is a 多音词, this is 差, this is 差别的差, this is like in the sense of error or error in the sense of difference. Difference, error, yeah, that's about it. You have two things and how are they different? The disparity. 差. Okay, 语境的标准不相同不相合. 差错. 差错 is error. It's error in the sense, not in the sense of something is wrong, but in the sense of the error between like theory and practice or something like that. Oh, no, did I just say the wrong thing? Which is kind of ironic because we're talking about errors. 错误，意外的变故。No, it's not what I thought. 差错. It is an error. Counting error. Okay, it's not what I thought. We're going to get onto that in a minute anyway, right? Why is there no 差错 here? All right, we need to add 差错. 差错. No, 错. I nearly wrote 无. 差错. 差错. All right, we'll get to that one then. 差别. 差别 is got to be disparity, right? You have two things, and in what sense are they different? 差别. 事物之间的不同之处. Yeah, disparity. 年龄差别. So, sorry. So yeah, so 年龄差别, disparity in age. So, I don't know, me and someone else could have a very large age disparity. Maybe you would criticize a couple if their age disparity was huge. 数量与质量上的差别. Okay, quantitative and qualitative disparities, etc. All right, that one's not really big. 差距. 距就是距离. So this is like disparity with respect to distance. 差距. 差距. 事物之间差别的大小. Okay, 也指跟某种标准和要求距离的大小. So 差距. So it's not necessarily distances, or maybe it is literally distances and figuratively other things. 在成绩面前找差距. Examine for shortcomings. Okay, 差距. Yeah, this is what I was expecting. Difference. But this is still not the same. 工件与设计标准之间的差距. Yeah, this was more like what I was expecting. Gap. But yeah, okay. 贫富差距. So that's more figurative. There's not like well, sometimes there is, but not a physical distance. So it's not exactly what I was thinking, was it? So it's just the difference. It's kind of like 差别. So what's the difference between this and 差别 then? It's the size of the difference. So there's 差别 is the difference or disparity, and 差距 is the size of the disparity. So that would affect the grammar. 很大差距. But you can say 很大差别, right? Let's have a little 差别大. 差别很大. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. 差距很大. That's fine as well. So why would I care about this word 差距? It kind of just means this seems like a collocation. 贫富差距. 很大的差距. What do you think? Is ChatGPT around? It hasn't been working that well recently. Can you tell me the difference between 差别 and 差距? It seems it was not what I thought. I thought it was related to distance. Maybe it can physically be related to physical distance. 差别 is more general. Yeah, this is what ChatGPT's been like recently. So I haven't used it as much because there's too much faffing. And I have to click on there, and that's how I use it. 差别差距都是表示差异和差距的词语，也有差异，对吗？但它们在使用上有一些细微的区别。That's another word for difference. OK， 差别通常用来描述一种较为抽象的和概念上的差异。Okay, so 差别 is like qualitative differences, abstract or conceptual differences. 而差距更侧重于具体的差距或程度上的差距。Okay, that makes sense. So 差别 is difference between in more abstract senses. What to I don't know, what's the difference between chalk and cheese kind of thing. Whereas maybe 差别 is that one. 差距is like maybe differences in performance between two things that are comparable. What's the difference between chalk and a different type of chalk? Something like that. Something maybe more measurable. 例如你可以说两个方案之间存在一些差别，表示他们在某些方面有所不同，而如果谈论两个团队在比赛中的分数差异，这时也可以用差距。分数。So this is the grades. 团队 like presumably they're getting some kind of score for something. I don't know. 表示他们之间的得分差异。Okay, so that makes sense. So 差距is not necessarily related to distance. It's more numerical. It's like the difference between A and B is 7, whereas 差别 is like the difference between A and B is B can do X and A cannot. Yeah, I think that's the idea. 差异 Okay, I don't know. 差别差距差异 they're all kind of similar. All right, so you look up the definition of 差异, it's 差别不同之处. So I'm going to just interpret those as the same. 文化上的差异。两个地区气候差异很大。All right, I'm gonna just say this and this are basically the same. Maybe they're different. If 差异 is defined as 差别 in the dictionary, then it's very likely the difference is not worth me learning right now. Next, 差价 difference in price, I'm guessing. 差价 price difference. 同一个商品由于地区、季节和批发、零售等的不同所产生的价格差别。All right, 差价 I did not know this is 季节差价 I've written an example sentence there. So seasonal differences in prices. Maybe like apples in a certain season are more expensive and another season are not as expensive. 反差 I got nothing. 色差 I'm guessing this is like difference in color. 温差时差 time difference. Yeah. Okay. 反差 I got nothing for 反差。反差 antithesis 指事物的相反性状在对比中显现出来的差异。 All right, so it's like a strong contrast. It's a contrast of opposites or something in this ballpark. What is this? Contrariety. Okay, distinction. It's a noun. I don't know this word. I don't recall ever seeing it before. 反差. What's this one? Contrast described. 德国对这一反差的反应是 so 反差的反应 it would be the complete opposite reaction. Oh, 这一反差. Okay, so it's not 反差的反应, it's 对这一反差. This is a noun. It's not being used as a noun. Response to this. Germany reacts to this contrast, this dramatic, extreme contrast with blah, 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 blah. 明黑反差大是照片的大敌. So this is an enormous discrepancy between bright and dark, light and darkness. 现代上海是一个反差很大的城市. So presumably, so they're describing Shanghai, modern Shanghai, as maybe there's like rich people there and poor people there, and maybe the people over there, their lifestyle is very fast-paced, and the people over there, their lifestyle is very slow. It's like, or maybe they're very young over there and very old over there. Something like that. All right. So it's the fan just kind of emphasizes opposites. It's a very strong contrast. 色差, I guess 色 is color. So I'm guessing this is a color contrast. 色差. Chromatic aberration. Chromatism. Okay, 颜色上的差异. Color difference. Not, yeah, color difference is better. Let's go over here. 色差. So there's a color difference between these. 色差. 色差. I don't know, maybe there is. 色差. This is blurry. This just looks more blurry to me. 套用效果前, 套用效果后. So 套 would be like a filter or something, I'm guessing. What's this? 应用色差. So chromatic aberration. So they're trying to give the effect of chromatic aberration. So this one, okay, 直光色散明, I don't know the character in traditional. This is 色差, 超消色差异的光线. It feels like a physics concept, physics and photography concept, which I'm not entirely sure. It's not what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a difference in color. Chromatic aberration. Aberration. All right, 温差. 温差 is going to be a difference in temperature, right? Maybe between summer and winter or something. 温差. Or maybe between day and night. 温度的差别. Okay. 一般指一天中最高温度和最低温度间的差距. 也指不同地方温度间的差距。All right. OK，这里白天和夜间的温差很大。Yeah, all right. That's pretty straightforward. Difference in temperature and yeah 是昼夜温差不大。Yeah. Okay. So some places have a big difference in temperature between night and day, and others don't. 时差 difference in time 时差 is also like jet lag or something like that, right? 时差 Yeah. So it's not just a time difference, it's also jet lag. 我时差还没倒过来。Yeah. 倒时差 to suffer jet lag or to recover from jet lag. 北京和东京的时差是多少 ？Few hours, not very long. Not sure. Is it like 1 or 2 hours probably? 我在倒时差，我算不准这两个城市的时差。Yeah, sometimes it can be hard to calculate time differences, especially if there's daylight savings at different times in different places. Yeah, there can be like 3 different time periods. All right, 时差错 which I got wrong. 差错 So I need to empty my cup, my figurative cup, and then refill it with the correct information. Okay, 错 意外的变故 Okay, so this is like a slip up and this is an error. 这笔账有差错 accounting error. It's a noun. 差错 So what's error in the sense of like, for example, in programming, when you accumulate errors because of rounding errors. So let's look at it on the internet. Rounding error, what do they call it? 误差. All right, let's jot that one down as well. 误差 was the one I was thinking, not 差错, but 误差. 误差, this is the one I was thinking. All right. All right, 差错. So this is like a slip up or something. Okay, 他抄了文件，没有一点差错。So 抄 yeah, it means to copy. Yeah, copy down or something, I guess. She copied down some paper and did not make any mistakes. 工作认真负责，就会少出差错 make fewer mistakes. 差错 and this is a mishap. 万一就是1/1的意思，对吗？ like in the unlikely event. 万一这孩子出子差错怎么办? Okay, so this is what if something happens to the child. Yeah, in the unlikely event. So in the 10,000 to 1 chance that this happens, what will we do? Okay, 国家大事的决策容不得 This is the first time encountering this. 容不得半点差错 cannot tolerate even the slightest. 半点 is a metaphor, right? Here, 点 is a point. 半点 is a half a point. So it's even half a point of slip up, even half a point of error. Yeah. All right. So this was the one I was thinking. 误差 差错 need to keep that in mind. Okay, next. Jing. Yeah, so jing means to be alarmed, shocked. Not necessarily in a bad way though. So there's 惊讶, 惊喜. There's 吃惊. I guess we'll find 惊人念. Okay, 惊奇. Yeah, 惊奇. This is a good kind of amazement. Your 奇. Maybe we'll look it up. But it's like you're amazed at something exciting or unexpected. Whoa, all right, that's really cool. 惊奇. 惊讶, 奇怪. Yeah, amazed. I guess this 奇怪 doesn't have the negative strangeness. Maybe you attend like you go to a science museum and you see lightning going across the room or something equivalent to that. And it's like, whoa, 惊奇. You have a 惊奇, an adjective. 惊奇的望着魔术师. Yeah, so this is not a negative emotion, not a negative adjective. 好惊奇. All right, next. 惊动. 那个惊动, so it's a verb meaning to be alarmed. No, to cause alarm. To be caused alarm. 惊动. 惊动. 学受到惊扰. Yeah. So maybe you hear, maybe it's at night and you hear sounds downstairs and you'll be like, whoa. 枪声, or the sound of a gun. 惊动了森林中的鸟兽. Yeah, so the sound of a gun will alarm all the animals in the forest. 注意隐蔽，不要惊动敌人. Yeah, so this is do not alert the enemy. Yeah, so if the enemy finds out you're there, oh yeah, you're done for. 惊动, it's a verb. So someone 惊动s someone else, and that means, or something 惊动s someone with some kind of ability to be alarmed or disturbed, yeah, alerted. All right, so it takes an object. 惊喜, yeah. So this is like a surprise. It's a noun, right? 惊喜. Is it a verb as well? It might be a verb. 惊喜. What? 又惊又喜. It's an adjective, a verb. It is not a noun? Yeah. 给你一个惊喜. This is what I was expecting. 令人惊喜的事. So this is being used as an adjective. And this is a verb. 惊喜的, no, 惊喜的叫了起来. Here it's being used as an adverb, so it's hard to judge. 惊喜若狂. All right, pleasantly surprised. Yeah, pleasant. So it's a noun, verb, and an adjective. All right, that's pretty cool. And well, kind of also an adverb. Or at least there was one example where it was used as an adverb. So maybe it doesn't count as an adverb. 惊喜, so pleasantly surprised. Yeah, so maybe you're surprising your loved one with a surprise birthday party or something like that, and you might ask, 惊不惊喜? 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 意不意外? 惊不惊喜? Maybe I shouldn't. All right, so 惊不惊喜, it's like, is this a pleasant surprise? 惊不惊喜? 惊不惊喜? Was it a good surprise? 开不开心? 惊不惊喜? 意不意外? 开不开心? Well, I don't know what this is related to. 刺不刺烈? All right, I'm not sure how this is relevant. But yeah, so you prepare the surprise birthday party and everyone comes out and says, 惊不惊喜? Maybe. Okay, next. 惊慌. Yeah, 慌 is panicked. 慌张,荒唐,那个慌. So 惊慌 is alarmed to the point where you're panicked. 惊慌. alarm, scared, panic stricken. Okay, 惊恐慌张，惊惶不安，惊惶的神色。So something's happened. It's startled you to the point where you're shocked. Whoa! And it's like what? What do I do? 不必惊慌. Yeah, don't panic. Yeah, don't panic. 不必惊慌. No need for panic. OK, 惊吓，对吗？惊吓，吓是吓人，吓了我一跳的那个吓。Yeah, so alarm and frighten or shock or this sort of thing. 惊吓。OK, in 受惊而害怕。Oh, okay, so afraid. So something unexpected has happened. It has shocked you and has caused you to be afraid. 这孩子受了惊吓，睡得不安稳。Yeah. All right. So verb. 惊吓，受了惊吓。All right. Next. 惊叫。I guess it's 惊讶的叫声，惊讶的叫道 ，something like that. I don't know the word, but okay, 吃惊的喊叫. There you go. So it's a verb, not a noun. So 惊叫，我惊叫了起来 ，maybe like that. 看到小老鼠，我惊叫了起来。他轻轻惊叫了一声。Why is it 轻轻? Gave a little cry of astonishment. Yeah, I'm guessing terror fright. 海鸥的刺耳惊叫 The piercing alarms of the seagulls. All right. I'm going to be honest, I did not know this word, but like I know the word 惊. Well, I know the prefix 惊 in all these other words. So you know they're all related to someone being shocked or alarmed by something unexpected happening. And 叫, in this case, is not going to be you are called Sebastian. It's you are yelling or screaming or something like that. 惊人 is an adjective. There's quite a few adjectives like this, like 动人、感人、吓人、烦人, this sort of thing. It causes 人, people in general, to have a certain feeling. In this case, it causes people in general to feel shocked. 惊人. Yeah, so yes, maybe you have a 惊人的 I don't know. What is something that shocks people in general? 宣布，那个惊人的宣布 a shocking announcement. 惊人的令人吃惊惊人的成就 like an astonishing achievement. Yeah. 惊人的毅力交通事故多的惊人多的惊人 Okay, this 多 is an adjective meaning many. It's so many that it's astonishing. So it's astonishingly many. There's astonishingly many traffic accidents. Yeah. This sounds like a bit advanced for me. This is ancient Chinese, or maybe at least not modern Chinese. Okay. 惊人 okay. 惊险 No, I don't know this one. 惊险就是危险的险，冒险的险，就是惊人的冒险，惊人的冒险的人，惊人的冒险的 ，maybe it's that 惊险 in 情景或场面危险而令人紧张惊奇。Okay, so. Thrilling might be better. Thrilling performance, breathtaking performance. 惊险场面，惊险动作。 Let's put thrilling, right thrilling down as well. 惊险. Oh, I kind of like, I don't know, that thrilling came out quite well. Usually my handwriting isn't so nice. 惊险. What things are 惊险? Oh yeah, that's kind of 惊险. This is one of these things in China where they have the glass walkway, and you like, this guy looks 惊慌. He looks very 惊慌, right? Panicked. It's like, oh my god, I would absolutely freak out at something like that. So yeah, there's a 0 chance I'm doing that. Okay, so what things do they call a 惊险? Okay, 中国最惊险的户外景点. So this is a 惊险的景点, 惊险的景点. This looks like a 惊险的景点 as well. There's 0 chance you'll get me on there, right? Oh, maybe I'll... oh, oops. I don't want to click on it. Where's that? Where is it? Chongqing. Is it really in Chongqing? Whoa. All right, so these are all 惊险. It looks like most of the time it should be describing some scenery. So, whoa. 你敢上这条吗? Is this 惊险的司机? 惊险司机? 我不敢这样做. 惊险. Okay, roller coaster. 惊险过山车. Really? Cross the mountain car? 过山车? I did not know the word for roller coaster. A bit of a surprise. All right, 惊险. This is a new word for me. 惊心就是让人的心惊讶的吃惊. 惊心? I think something like that. No. Not this 惊心, but this 惊心. Heart stirring. I don't know. Is this a common word? 空难的新闻令人触目惊心. Maybe, yeah, 触目惊心. Yeah, I think maybe this just comes in as part of 成语. 惊心动魄. 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 触目惊心. 触目惊. Oh, this is probably just an alternative writing. 胆惊心颤 no. 动魄惊心. This seems to be the word. Oh, 惊心动魄. We need to this one. Yeah. So let's just jot this down. I don't really know this, but it's kind of self-explanatory. My hand went on autopilot there. Oops. No. 惊心动魄. How do you write 魄? 惊心动魄. All right. Qijing, this is the verb. It's a separable verb, so you can say 吃了大惊, and that sort of thing. You need to know which are separable verbs and which are not. So you know where to put the le. The le goes after the chi, right? 吃惊, 吃鸡, 吃惊. 感到惊讶, 受到惊吓. 吃了一惊, yeah. So the le goes after the chi. Pay attention. You need to pay attention to that. Oh, and then there's this one. This is a fixed structure, right? So you can't stick a le in there. 大吃一惊, 大吃一惊. 大吃一惊. Yeah, verb meaning to be shocked. 令人吃惊，大为吃惊。Yeah, all right, that's not too bad. 震惊，震是地震的震 earthquake. No, is that right? No, I'm not so sure. There's two zhens. There's 震动 and 地震. Maybe it is 地震. Yeah, I said it right the first time. 震惊的震是地震的震，地震 earthquake. So it's one of those words that you put another character before it to kind of describe the type of the scale or the magnitude of the second character. In this case, it's a verb, but it's kind of an adjective. 我感到震惊，也是和地震一样大的惊讶，吃惊，感到极其惊讶。Yeah, so it's an earthquake level surprise. 我感到震惊。All right, 震惊。Okay, 受惊 yeah, 受惊 is just 吃惊的意思 right? Is there anything startled? 受惊 I feel like 受到惊吓 so it's not just 吃惊 but it's frightened as well. 这匹马容易受惊 frightened. All right, so it's a little bit not what I was expecting. 受惊 I'll give that one a green. Not very true. All right. How are we going? Maybe I'll just do a little bit of the vocabulary here and we'll call it a video. Okay, 北极, the North Pole, it's the same in English and Chinese, so we don't really need to talk that much about it. 极 is 极端, it's an extreme, right? So the northern extreme is the North Pole. Obviously, we also have the 南极. There's no 东极 and 西极, right? But there is 北极 and 北极 and 南极. South Pole and North Pole. North Pole, South Pole. All right. 评论. 评论 we already said it's a verb, but it's also a noun. I feel like it's more commonly used as a noun, right? 评论. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like 评论. 我看了一眼，我视频，我每一部视频观看着留下的那个评论 ，yeah， 留下的评论 ，that's a noun. So I think it is 小评 more commonly a noun. 评论好坏 ，yeah， 发表评论 ，maybe in a magazine you'll publish your comments, etc. Anyway, we know this one. Okay, 典型. Yeah, so 典型 is like the prototypical example. It's like a canonical example of something. So do you know the term canonical? I don't know, maybe because I come from mathematics background, we use the term canonical. Like a lot of the time when I study a word, I will think of the canonical sentence. So I'll have the typical example of a sentence using that word. It will typically be in the most common context and use the most common collocations. And I'll call this a 典型句子, right? Something like that. And well, I'll say canonical example sentence. 典型 典型的事例 ，yeah，看到了。典型的事例 ，so this is a typical instance. Oh, sorry, my back is really itchy. Ah, oh, sorry. Oh, my back was itchy. Oh, that was a good scratch there. All right. 树立典型. Okay, so this is a little bit different. This is like to establish a canonical example. 代表人物和事件. Yeah, so this is to establish yourself as a model example, establish a person as a model example or something. 用典型示范 示范 is this kind of two meanings. One's demonstrate, but it's also, what's the other meaning? Modeling. This is 示范. All right, let's not go too far over. It's like, but the model citizen, this kind of thing. 方法推广现今经验. All right. Advanced experience. Okay, 典型的美国人. Yeah, this is like not just a typical, but it's like your canonical example of an American person. Yeah, 典型的热带气候. Like, yeah, typical tropical weather. It's not like average, it's maybe more mode. In the sense of it's what you normally think of when you think of tropical weather. Maybe you think of like heavy rains, but somehow it's still very warm. It's very, very, very humid. Yeah. 典型. Here are 典范. 典范. 可以作为榜样的人. Oh, this is maybe the one. This is maybe what I was thinking of before. 示范. 典范. Okay, we'll look at this. 典范. 典范作品. 典范. Okay. Okay, 爱国主义的典范 model. 跟典型不同. 典范侧重于模范性是褒义词. Yeah, so this is the important part for 典范. 典范褒义词. It has a positive connotation. So here you have 榜样. For 榜样, you can have good role models, you can have bad role models. There's like 好榜样 and 坏榜样, right? Whereas 典范 can only be good. Right? That's the difference. 典型侧重于代表性是中性中性词. So yeah, 典型, this one, it's neutral. So this is a typical example, but it doesn't necessarily imply it's a good example. It's just the typical example. Yeah, okay. And what is 示范? 示范. This one. To set an example. It's not what I was thinking. Set an 示范 demonstrate, like a teacher in a class would demonstrate how to perform a physics experiment, etc. 示范表演操作技术. Yeah, demonstrate how to 表演. 示范表演操作术. Okay, 操作技术, the technique of operating something. 表演 is just to give a talk. So demonstrate and explain or give a talk. 我先给大家示范一下. I'll first give everyone a demonstration. This is not exactly what I was thinking. 示范 is a verb. 典范, 典型. 典范 is 典范 and 典型 are both nouns, right? 典范. Yeah, all right. Okay, next, 考察. 考察 Yeah, I see this occasionally. I don't really use it. 考察. I use 查看. 考察. What's the difference? I don't know. 考察. Maybe it's a more scientific and technical observation. 考察. It is a verb. 到现场观察了解. Okay, so you're going on site to personally inspect and understand. Okay, 深入推求研究. All right. Oh, okay, 考察. Wait, there's two of them, and they're both 考察. You're joking, right? 考察. Okay, this 考察 and this 考察. 侧重, 对事物的观察了解. 考察, 侧重, 检查, 评定. Oh. All right. I'll put the other 考察 here as well. 考察. Oh, I should have done it in pink. Anyway, too late. Whoa. Sometimes it's like really wacky. Okay, 考察. So 考察. 考察水利工程. Okay, so this is inspect and understand. Water conservation, water, not necessarily like water management project. Water hydraulic works, that's better. Hydraulic engineering project. 出国考察, yeah, go abroad, study tour. No, that's not this is not study tour, right? Observe and study. Study in the sense of to perform a study. to 科学考察, yeah, 考察和 oops, surveyship. 考察和识别干部. All right. So the other one I use is 查看. But it's not the same 查, it's this one. Are you telling me there's also this 查看? 查看, this is what I do. 检查验看. 查看, 仔细考察. I give up. There's 4 words there. There's 2 考察 and 2 查看. Oh, I give up. 访问, we talked about to visit. 女王正在莫斯科进行国事访问. So the queen was going to Moscow for an official visit. Next, 高峰. All right, so 高 meaning tall, 峰 meaning peak. Yeah, 高峰 meaning peak, summit, high. Yeah, so it's the top, right? Yeah, obviously you can use this for mountains, like the 高峰, the summit of a mountain. Yeah, there's other words like 顶, 山顶, right, to mean the top of a mountain. 高峰 is also used more metaphorically, so to mean peak. Quite similar to English, like 高峰时期 is like prime time or peak period, right? It's when it's busy. So you use that to describe traffic. Maybe it's like a plot. Like maybe you're envisaging a plot. And okay, so this is time. Woo! And this is, I don't know, busyness, consumption, whatever. And this is 高峰. 高峰. No, I've written it wrong. It's 山. 高峰. This is the 高峰. Maybe so maybe this is what people are thinking of when they're thinking of 高峰, using it more metaphorically. This is 高峰时期. This 高峰 学期，时期，高峰时期。So you have some variable that changes with respect to time. Yeah. 高峰时期 is the time when it is at its peak. Okay. 高峰, yeah. So it can mean the top of a mountain, but I think it's usually used meaning peak times or peak other things like that. 高峰. 高耸的山峰. Yeah, the 山峰, which also means the peak of a mountain. Yeah, 比喻. Mostly it's 比喻, figurative or metaphorical. 比喻是我发展的顶点. Okay, so this is like the period of time where it's most developed, something like that, most developed. And this one 比喻领导人员中的最高层. Oh, okay. So this is a person. Is that right? So this person is the pinnacle of chemistry, something like that. So they're the world leading expert in chemistry. They might be called 高峰. Is that right? That was how I understood that sentence. 攀登科学的高峰, scale the heights of science, metaphorical. Here, yeah, this is the literal meaning, Mount Everest. 珠穆朗玛峰对吗？六盘山上高峰. Oh, this is another literal one. Can it be a person? Because the third meaning might be a trap. Can 高峰 be a person such as the world's leading expert in something? How long have we been going for? Nearly 2 hours. We'll just figure this one out and call it a day. All right. Yeah. This is the problem with ChatGPT nowadays. It's not as responsive as it used to be. 是的，高峰. Where's your example? 例如，你可以说某人是某个领域的高峰. All right, so let's say Terence Tao is the world's leading expert in mathematics. How would you express that in how would you express that in Chinese? All right. 这个人是数学领域的世界领先专家. Okay. Can you phrase it using 高峰? 是数学领域的 I'm not sure. Sometimes it really mindlessly just like it, and this is a correct sentence. 他是高峰. So it's it's grammatical to say this, right? It's not just ChatGPT editing. Yeah. I don't know. All right. Okay, so some people could fairly some reasonable people could consider Terence Tao as the leading figure in the field of mathematics. Yeah, he has wide-ranging publications of ultra-high quality, but at the same time, there are other top-notch mathematicians. But I feel like if I used him as an example, no one's going to get grumpy at me. And say, oh no, because it's quite a reasonable opinion to believe that he's the world-leading expert. All right. All right. Okay, I want to have a rest, so we'll call it a video. We have Golfeng gone up to Golfeng, and we'll continue next time. 谢谢大家，我们下次聊好不好？拜拜。Oh yeah, don't forget to do the usual liking and subscribing, and we'll call it a video. See you next time. Bye bye.